We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Now to the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the
center fielder number 28. Leury Garcia.
And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball one. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gallo ranging back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. Gene Segura standing in. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Segura is on his way home, and the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Davis is under it. Oh no, he totally missed it. The relay throw. Digging in now, Matt Davidson. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit, and he's safe. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. Standing in, Willie Garcia. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from third. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded by Beltre. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Yohan Moncada. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a... And the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Delino DeShields.
Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop Segura. And he's retired here, one away. Digging in, Daniel Robertson. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And no swing, apparently, ball one. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a play. And that's the third out. Striding in once again, Leury Garcia. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gene Segura. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Ozzie Albies 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's Brian Dozier now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. First pitch on its way. Hard liner to center field. Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a 310 clip. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Jose Abreu. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. 2-0 pitch on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier is there for it. 1 away. Now batting, Matt Davidson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Davis is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Willie Garcia. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. Stepping in, Joey Gallo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting ninth.
At the plate,
Designated
Ronald
hitter,
Guzman.
Ronald
He comes into play with a
Guzman.
batting average in the respectable 270s. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2, here it is. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Segura for 1 on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Center fielder, number 3.
Settling in now, Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to short. Segura showing off his range. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Wellington Castillo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Wellington
hit on the ground to short. To his right, Robertson. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Leury Garcia. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The Dozier for 1. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both. Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Gallo has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Daniel Robertson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Daniel
into
Robertson.
the windup and the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. So striding forward now, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Moncada takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Line drive to center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that. So here's the slugging first baseman.
Jose Abreu.
Out into right center. Well hit. Abreu's going to hit for second. Throw into second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a liner. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gallo racing back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Next for Chicago,
Matt Bush is going to take over here.
Matt Davidson. Your attention, please.
Daniel Parker will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for
Daniel Parker.
And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone. Striding in, Willie Garcia. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Jordan Patterson will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Stepping up now, Yohan Moncada. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ready on 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Adrian
The pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bullet to first base. Quick throw. Not in time. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Robinson Chirinos. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Beltre rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. Digging in, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Center fielder.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Robertson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. In to score, the runner from second. And the second run is across as well, and all of a sudden it's a 6-5 ball game now. So stepping in, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Ready on 1 and 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Garcia sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. And the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more. Leury Garcia.
Center fielder.
Some
28, Leury Garcia.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a shot out to right center field. Segura turns and goes to second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Ready for another chance. Ozzie Albies. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. So here's the slugging first. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
The left fielder,
digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier.
Leading off for
He'll
the
lead it
Rangers.
off as we start the home
Second
sixth.
baseman, Brian Dozier.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Garcia going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian
number
Beltre.
29.
1 for 2 with a
Adrian
double on his line thus far.
Beltre.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's
left
Joey
fielder,
Gallo now.
Joey
1 for 2
Gallo.
with a double on the ledger so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He'll try again. 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. Albus from shallow right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Daniel
Leading off for the
Parker.
White Sox.
No official at bat for
Designated
him, but
hitter.
Alex Claudio.
Daniel Parker.
And this one's chopped foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltre onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Jordan Patterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. DeShields is there, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos.
Leading out for the
They'll try and
Rangers.
get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Robinson Chirinos.
Ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Patterson giving chase. 1 out. In now,
Now
Ronald Guzman.
Designated hitter.
1 for 2 on his
Ronald
line so far in the game.
Guzman.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Garcia going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ready once again, Delino DeShields. He singled his last time up.
DeShields.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Digging in, Daniel Robertson. 2 for 3 with a double on his
Daniel
line so far.
Robertson.
swing, and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's Chris Davis now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Garcia shading to his right. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Yoan Moncada.
Hitting out for the White Sox. Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number 28.
So striding forward now, Leury Garcia. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit hard to short. Robertson fields it cleanly. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 5.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gene Segura. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Down the third baseline. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. Standing in, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Segura rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. Taylor Williams will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
First baseman.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Low for ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Patterson will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out. Number 1.
Number 2, Brian
now batting,
Dozier.
Brian Dozier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Adrian Beltre. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Andrew McCutchen.
Leading off for the White Sox, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
The 1-2 pitch. Lined hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he sets him down swinging. Andrew McCutchen becomes the first out in the ninth inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Davis is there, 2 down. Into the box now, Jordan Patterson. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Hit in the air to shallow center. DeShields is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Joey Gallo.
Hector Santiago is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Elvis Andrews.
Hit hard towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Isaiah Kiner will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Carson Smith comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
For the Rangers, number 88, Willie Calhoun.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So digging in now, Delino DeShields. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball, and now he's got 2 strikes. If he
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit.